go! The Tornado V3 or the GAN 13. If you're looking for the best P-Cube of the moment, it has to be one of these two. How do I know? Well, both cubes are being used by the best in the world. And by best, I mean best. And since both cubes just got released, they are undoubtedly going to be flagship cubes of this year. But which one should you get? Well, today we're gonna battle both cubes and the winner will get a 15% discount on thecubicle.com. Damn, that's a big prize. So let's fight! Wait, they're both speed cubes. How are they gonna fight? In today's boxing match, both cubes will fight for the flagship of the year belt. Weighing in at 81 grams, we have the X-Men Tornado version 3. And on the right side, weighing in at just 71 grams, the GAN 13. The first one to get knocked out today loses. The first thing you want to know when buying a cube is how much money you're going to spend. Well, for the X-Men Tornado, there are 3 options. You can go for the standard version, the flagship version which has a magnetic core, or the Pioneer which has a magnetic core and maglev. Now, if you have no idea what all of this means, don't worry, we're going to look at the features in another round. But for this battle, we need to have the strongest cube. So let's get the Pioneer at a price point of just under $40. Now for the GAN 13, you have 2 versions with a minor difference. One has a matte finish and the other a UV coated finish. And to put up a fight, let's take the UV coated version. Wait, $84? Is that even in our budget for this video? And let's start today's match. And it seems like GAN immediately takes a giant hit as it pays the price for its ridiculous price tag of $84. As the GAN struggles to get up in the first round, it leaves the question, will he ever recover from this? So yes, the GAN is twice the price of the Tornado V3, which has put it in a huge disadvantage. But who knows, maybe the GAN is still good enough to justify its price in the next few rounds and still grab that win for the 15% discount. To find out, let's talk about the features of both cubes. Now this is where the battle gets interesting, since both cubes have an awesome set of features. Both flagship cubes come with a dual adjustment system to adjust the tension and the compression of the springs. I mean maglev. Yes, both cubes reduce spring friction by using maglev technology, essentially replacing a spring by using 2 repelling magnets. Both cubes have your standard magnets in the edges and corners, but also corner core magnets to give it that extra smooth magnetic pull. Both cubes' magnets are adjustable, but what GAN has that the Tornado doesn't have is something we've never seen before in the cube. The GAN has magnets in the edges that should repel the core magnets. Yes, repel them, so that the cube should be forced to make a turn. And yes, it does sound super cool, but honestly, I haven't noticed a single difference comparing it to last year GAN's 12. I mean, in regards of magnetic pull, that is. The GAN also has the option for a UV coating for extra grip, which not only makes the cube shiny, but it also should prevent stuff like this from happening. And as the second round begins, both cubes are fighting an equal match. Both cubes are equipped with all the features you can ask for. But oh no! It seems like the Tornado slips and GAN is able to take advantage of that. Perhaps UV coating would have prevented this. The GAN is a beast when we're talking about features. It pretty much has everything a P-Cube can offer. But even then, it still has some catching up to do if it still wants to beat the Tornado V3 and catch the win. Perhaps it can take the lead when we're talking about a very important feature, customizability. As we have seen, both cubes have a dual adjustment system and adjustable magnets, but both cubes take a totally different approach. GAN has improved its dual adjustment system by letting you adjust all of the tensions using just this small tool that comes in the box, which yes is a big improvement compared to last year's plastic tool. You now adjust the middle ring for your center travel, in other words the amount of corner cutting, and the outer ring for your tensions, basically how tight the cube feels. Both have 6 settings. Now for the Tornado, its dual adjustment system is revolutionary because it doesn't require any tools. You just open the center cap and look at this, guys, it has a little handle. How cool is that? You can adjust your center travel by simply turning it clockwise and counterclockwise for your tensions. Both have 5 different strengths. And this is by far my favorite dual adjustment system of any cube out there. But now for the magnet adjustments. GAN simply has a lever in each corner piece with 6 different settings, which you can rotate with the same tool. Just do so for each of the 8 corners and you're done. Now for the Tornado, each edge has 2 magnets which you can adjust with a small tool that comes in the cube. 12 edges, so yes, 24 adjustments. X-Men, you designed your dual adjustments so well. What the hell is this? And we're back for what it seems is going to be the Tornado's round. Its adjustment system namely doesn't need a tool. But what is that? It looks like the Tornado is out of breath. And the GAN can end this round in a tie. I guess the Tornado was just exhausted from adjusting all of its 24 magnets. Before we're gonna talk about the most important round, which is the performance of both cubes, I wanna talk about a very important buyer's decision. Because when we're spending this amount of money on speed cubes, what is the unboxing like? How do they feel? What is the experience like? The first experience right away is unboxing the cube, and GAN being GAN, the unboxing experience is just phenomenal. The box now also has magnets and unfolds to show you the toolbox and the cube itself. Oh yeah, and your new credit card. As cool as the box is, you're just gonna throw it away, so who cares? But now for the accessories, you get your blue GAN bag, which fits other events if you want to, like this Mega Minx. And for the paperwork, you get your beginner's guide and the customization guide. The cube is presented in this white box, which opens with, you guessed it, magnets. And as said before, it holds the adjustment tool. And the experience of your first turns is that the cube is extremely fast and loose. I didn't like it, to be honest, so it does need setup. Now his challenger, the X-Men Tornado V3, comes with a more simplistic approach. The cube normally comes in a plastic case, but I lost mine. The Tornado is also crazy fast out of the box, but just a bit more controllable than a GAN is. And then you have your toolbox with your customization guide, another credit card, your beginner's tutorial, a cleaning cloth, because who needs that, and your setting tool. And then finally you have this white cube bag, which feels like this fake leather. I like it. For the build quality, the GAN is just unmatched. With the UV coating, the plastic they use, it just feels like a well-designed expensive cube, which it is. All of this results in one of the most enjoyable cube experiences you can get. Now the X-Men Tornado V3 also has a premium build quality. There's nothing wrong with it. It has this matte finish which is really enjoyable to turn, and I would say the turning is just a bit smoother, maybe even more enjoyable than the GANs. One extra point goes to the GAN though, because they managed to get all of their crazy technology into a cube that is 10 grams lighter than the Tornado V3. And now we have entered the round, which is GAN's specialty. All the Tornado can do now is defend itself as well as possible, which it manages to do outstandingly with this beautiful hard plastic. But ooh, GAN is able to land one left hook as it laughs at the Tornado's unboxing experience, which ends this round in a draw. Who would have thought it? GAN was able to justify his prize by winning both the feature and the experience round. So now it all comes down to which cube performs the best, because let's face it, isn't that the only thing that matters? Until now, you've had a nice introduction of what the cubes are, but now we're getting serious. The reason Max Spark and Timon Kolasinski are maining these cubes isn't for the nice box or better price tag. No, they want the cube on which they get the best time. The cube that might bring them the world record. And to start this off, both cubes can do this job. They both are extremely great performers, but only one can be the winner. Wait, that's actually not true. I can just give them a tie, but that would be super lame. The first thing you notice when turning the Tornado V3 is its 1mm increase in size over the Tornado V2, which I preferred right away. Yes guys, size matters. But the biggest difference I noticed is its corner cutting. That which the V2 lacked is probably one of the V3's pros. Even on tight settings like mine is, the cube just slices through these cuts like Jack the Ripper. The magnets also provide more stability than its predecessor, which the magnetic core definitely aids in. And with all these magnets, I found that the extra speed gained from the maglev is actually nicely balanced out with the tactile pull from the magnets. I don't know if that was a correct sentence, but you get what I mean. Now for the expensive boy, it's good. Damn good. GAN redesigned a lot of stuff for this cube, including rounding off a lot of inner pieces, which results in a cube that is definitely different from last year's GAN 12. You still get the GAN feel and performance, but to me it seems like this cube is just better at a lot of things. Corner cutting, aligning the layers, flexing. It's better at all those things, but not by a ton. Even with tight tensions, the corner cutting is great. Honestly, I didn't notice a difference from the repelling magnets in the edges, but hey, it's cool that GAN is experimenting with stuff, I guess. Better or not, the cube gave me one of the best times I've ever gotten on any cube. To summarize, both cubes are outstanding, and it's probably impossible to say which is the best of the two, since it will be different for each person. However, there needs to be a winner, which there is. And the way I chose one is by doing an average of 100 on both cubes. The one with the best results will be the winner of this fight. It is happening, guys. It all comes down to this round. To win, they are going to need all of their tools. Wait, what are they doing? Not these tools. I didn't mean it literally. And it happened. The Tornado V3 is your cube champion of this year. Leaving the GAN 13 in the dust, or should I say making dust out of the GAN 13. Make sure to check the links in the description or the pinned comment to check out the Tornado's price as well as the GAN's consolation prize. And oh yeah, don't forget to use discount code CUBEHEAD for a huge discount on top of the already discounted products. It really helps the channel. Thank you and ciao.